It's all hands on deck, watching for mosquitoes, tracking them, trapping them, studying them. At St. Louis University, Professor Ricardo Wray is on the faculty at the College for Public Health and Social Justice.
Globally, vector-borne diseases carried by mosquitoes, kill up hundreds of thousands of people every year. This is, of course, primarily in Africa and in Latin America with malaria, dengue.
Which he says is part of the worry about mosquitoes, even here in St. Louis.
With climate change, the mosquito populations are shifting north. There's a potential for these diseases to come back. And in fact, they're in the southern parts of the states, in Florida and in Texas in the last couple of years, there has been identification of some of these diseases, including dengue and malaria.
Wray joined Mosquito Alert STL, partnering with the Missouri Botanical Gardens and St. Louis County's Department of Public Health. They are taking mosquito surveillance to the next level.
We need you to use your eyes, your brain, your smartphone
to help the public health department do the surveillance that we need to do to track the mosquito populations and then to see whether those diseases are coming, to help out our local public health agencies. Most notably at present in St. Louis, the West Nile virus is a very severe disease. Every year, there's a few dozen people who get it and who get it quite severely.
That's why it's important to track mosquitoes.
Report either a mosquito, report a bite,
and prevent mosquitoes.
Report a breeding site.
Welcome to the Mosquito Alert app.
Enables them to take pictures of mosquitoes, post them to the app. They go to our local public health department.
Wray has stepped up the mission to recruit citizen scientists throughout the St. Louis area.
So they invited me on to kind of elaborate the communication strategy for how are we doing the outreach. We're trying to raise awareness about this app, trying to get people to use it.
This demonstration with Missouri Botanical Gardens Green Resources Specialist Jean Ponzi is one of the ways they are getting the message out.
It's mosquito season 2025. This is a bucket lid, and we colored one segment of it orange to show that that's enough standing water for a mosquito to lay eggs in.
Mosquito Alert STL now has a catchy line for the surveillance mission.
Join the SWAT team. The mosquito lands on you. You whip out your phone, you photograph the mosquito, you swat the mosquito, and then you upload that photo.
St. Louis County can now track mosquito sightings
to reduce the likelihood of a threat and to reduce the impact.
If there's a serious mosquito problem, St. Louis County trucks spray to kill mosquitoes, but this is not widespread to avoid harming pollinators.
Mosquitoes are one kind of insect in a world where insects are really important. Controlling those pests ecologically helps protect our pollinators as it protects us.
Wray says citizen scientists should take their mission to protect their community very seriously.
Typically, and this is definitely true in Missouri, investment in public health surveillance for mosquitoes is very limited. So, for instance, St. Louis County is the only county in the state that actually has personnel in order to do full-scale surveillance that involves trapping, identifying mosquitoes, and also looking to see whether the pathogens that carry disease are present. All of the other 86 counties in Missouri don't have the resources to do that work.
We're very proud that St. Louis is the first city in the U.S. to be using Mosquito Alert as a citizen science project. It's in use all over Europe and in parts of Africa and the Caribbean.
Wray wants St. Louis to be a leader, so he's making the project part of his research at St. Louis University.
I've done some evaluation research around the Mosquito Alert STL project itself. What kind of impact are we having in terms of raising awareness about the app, trying to get people to use it? So doing surveys with people who we engage with at these different community events, people we engage with via social media, to get a sense of kind of what people are learning and the extent to which how they're engaging with the project.